Dartmouth on behalf of the EFD.
In the Anglo-American world, the primary purpose of the law is to protect people from random arrest and arbitrary imprisonment. Now, the law in continental Europe, in particular the former Eastern Bloc, simply does not have that priority, and it's ridiculous to pretend otherwise. Now, under the European Arrest Warrant, everybody in Britain can be extradited under, for example, Bulgarian law, and there is not much a British judge can do about it. Now, to make matters worse, the British government has opted into the European Investigation Order, which is a further attack on the liberties of the British people. Now, the Liberal Democrats who sponsor all this call themselves the Party of Civil Liberties. This is piffle. The Liberal Democrats' commitment to civil liberties comes to a grinding halt at Calais.
Thank you. Baroness Ludford raised the blue card. Willing to accept? Okay, Baroness, go ahead.
Microphone for the speaker.
Democrat. Is the Earl of Dartmouth aware that it was the Liberal Democrats, with support from the Conservatives in the upper chamber of the British Parliament, who managed to insert in the 2003 Extradition Act, which implemented the European Arrest Warrant, a power for a judge to refuse a surrender under a European Arrest Warrant if fundamental rights of that person would be breached? And I am looking towards Mr Kirkhope, because his and my party cooperated on that. UKIP just shouts impotently from the sidelines while we get on and do the business to make sure that fundamental rights are protected, and you should be putting your emphasis on persuading the courts to invoke Article 21 of the 2003 Extradition Act. I was there in the House of Lords and I helped move that amendment.
Nothing of what you have said has invalidated the measured criticisms of what we and others are saying now. And in answer, I would also say that you are entirely mistaken if you think that better translation rights is any sort of cure at all for this flawed piece of legislation which is ruining people's lives.